Done talking
I'm
about
gonna try really hard not to cry. So
We have no tissues.
If I say it, I have to read it, so don't look at me. Okay. I met Cassie when I was in 6th grade and she was in the 7th. And although I didn't know much about her, I thought she was the coolest person ever driving around in her green convertible. Our friendship soon started in Dr. Spiller's Bible class, where all we did was color bubble letters instead of pay attention. But I would have to say that our friendship officially began in Knoxville of 2013. This is where I not only realized how much fun she was, but that every other song that came on the radio she had done a dance to. We shared a lot over the years, from laughs and from our fears and insecurities to our laughs and most precious dreams. I've seen Cassie struggle and I've witnessed her fight like hell, but one thing that always remained the same is that no matter what, heartache or triumph, she never let it defy her. She handled every situation with such grace and class, which is something that I admire most. In November, okay, this is where I cry.
Aww. It's okay, Ray. I'm gonna cry tomorrow. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're praying.
In November of 2008, I lost my best friend Elizabeth to a rare disease. This in turn left a huge void in my heart that I never thought would go away. And it was not until the summer of our first Wolfpack trip did that hurt finally start to subside. I knew that I had friends that I could count on for anything. And aside from my sister, Cassie has filled that void. She's allowed me to trust her and confide in her, and she assured me that I was never alone. Okay, so Cassie, you're an amazing person, and you always have the right words to say, yet you share the silence when words are not needed. I can always count on you to speak the truth into my life, even at times when I don't want to hear it. There is something so comforting in having someone who just gets you. And you have always been someone that I can laugh with and cry with and know that you always have my back. So my hope and my prayer is that you know how much I treasure our friendship and for you to know that you truly are a blessing in my life. So to my Hulk number 2, I love you more than you know, and thank you for healing my heart and showing me what true meaning of friendship. Okay. And then came Jeremy.
Hey! Go ahead.
I remember the phone call I got after y'all's first date, and she could barely contain her excitement. She went on about,
Hulk. That was good timing.
Okay. Okay. I remember the phone call after y'all's first date, and she could barely contain her excitement. She went on about how cute and funny he was, and that the date couldn't have gone better. Then, although I was excited as well, I still reminded her she had to pass the Wolfpack test. So shortly after, we finally got to meet the guy, and walking into the door, she reminded me to be nice and not to make fun of his accent. Taking her request in consideration, her warning was not needed. I fell in love with Jeremy as well. I was so impressed with the way he carried himself, but most importantly, how he treated my Cassie. We later bonded over tequila shot, which made me love him even more, but listening to him talk about her melted my heart. So Jeremy, you are an incredible man, and I am so happy that my best friend has found you. You two were meant for each other, and anyone who spends time with you can see that. So my best advice that I can give you is in every difficult situation you face, remember why you fell in love in the first place. Remember that loving each other means wiping away the tears and letting the walls come down that each of you have spent years crafting. Make sure to love each other's imperfections and all the wrongness that both of you have. Both of you. Be able to understand each other's value and the genuineness that cannot be replaced. To love each other means to have undeniable trust and believing in their hopes and dreams. Vow to never let the other one walk alone and do your best to starve their fears. Always letting them know that they are enough and putting your feelings above their own. Promise to share their happiness and to laugh with them and try to be comforting in times of sorrow and to let every word that you speak come from a place of love. I cannot be more thrilled that God has brought you two together, and I wish you all the happiness that the world has to offer. I love you both very much.
Yeah.
girl in this world can be an extremely hard task, especially when you're younger. From the moment you enter this world, you're automatically judged for something that is probably beyond your control. However, if you're lucky to meet someone that as long as they are by your side and nothing else matters, you're doing something right. They don't care if you're wearing Walmart or Abercrombie and Fitch collared shirts for your dress code. They don't care if you're in glasses or contacts. And in my case, they don't care if you have to carry a back brace with you because it doesn't fit in your locker. I didn't realize how lucky and blessed I was the day I met Cassie. Having someone that brings you up is a must in this crazy world. Growing up, I was amazed at the strength that Cassie had, but why wouldn't she with a mom like Tammy? Someone who taught Cassie that she was worthy to be loved, and that is an amazing trait to pass on to your daughter. From the moment I met Cassie, she's always been an incredibly strong woman who is determined to be the best version of herself. She's got a huge heart, and you know without a doubt that she loves and cares for you. Cassie not only shows this type of love to me, but to our group as well. Those that are close to us know how much the wolf pack means to me and my girls, and how incredible our bond is. I think that there's something special about a group of girls that can conquer the world together. I mean, how many girls do you know can stay in a room in Panama City for about a week, the size of that kitchen, and make it? My favorite definition of wolf pack came from Urban Dictionary, which is a real thing, everybody. A group of friends who consider themselves different from the norm, but are bound to each other because of their unique qualities. This could not be more true. Our group is different in the best way possible, and we owe a special thanks to our parents for raising strong, independent, classy ladies. You taught us what it means to be respected, not only for our looks, but for our minds as well. In our group, we are not afraid to speak the truth, but we do it in a way that is nothing but love, most of the time.
I don't know why you
We are extremely protective of each other, and we will not stand for anyone to be hurt or broken. We are there when someone needs to scream, cry, laugh, or even when someone just needs a presence. We are always putting each other's feelings before our own, and it's an amazing feeling, especially when you see something incredible happen, like adding a precious new baby soon. Growing up, our group was based on this quote: maybe our girlfriends are our soulmates, and guys are just people to have fun with. Now this quote, hold on. This quote has some extreme truth even today, but I will say that the men in our lives now give it a little different meaning. When Cassie met Jeremy, none of us were quite sure what was going to happen. When someone sets you up on a whim date, it's kind of hard to be confident at the beginning that it's going to work. Now, Jeremy, this is the only time I'm going to say this, but we were wrong. Watching Jeremy and Cassie interact is a beautiful thing. Jeremy, I admire your strength and your heart, and the way that you absolutely love my best friend. Not only do you make her a better person, but your presence in our lives has been nothing short of a blessing. Even though we were brought up to be confident women, we are not perfect, and there's something incredible about a guy who, without trying, just instills confidence into his mate. You can watch and listen to Jeremy and Cassie, and you know that they are perfect for each other. That's why this wedding and its personal setting speaks so highly of the type of relationship that they have. Wanting those close to them around for their special day and solely focusing on their love is something that we can all learn and appreciate, especially in a world that is so driven by hate right now. They are humble in being newlyweds as well, and are truly genuine when listening to advice of other couples around them. So Jeremy and Cassie, thank you for setting such an amazing example of what true love is, for giving us all a little sunshine in a world that could use more people like you, more people who love so passionately and so hard. Thank you for staying true to yourselves and true to all of us around you. And thank you for being my best friend. And I pray that you guys have nothing but happiness from now till death do you part.
Oh,
I don't have any speech written out or anything, but
I'll do what I do best as a PE teacher, and I'm just gonna wing it.
50 push-ups.
I think a lot of things are left to chance these days, and just so happened that Jeremy was founded at Sigma Pi at NIU, even though he joined Sigma Pi at a different college. So we were blessed with him, and it didn't take very long for him to fit into our group. We're all kind of a unique bunch if you haven't figured it out yet, and we needed a little bit of an enforcer in our group. And Jeremy was that guy. It didn't take long for him to kind of step in and kind of be one of our leaders in our group. He was the kind of guy that he was hard to crack. He still is hard to crack as a friend, and I think that's what makes Cassie so special, because she cracked the Jeremy code. Trying to make a joke about it in college, Jeremy, when he wanted time to himself, he'd lock his door, and you could knock on his door for hours or days or weeks, and you'd be lucky if he answered the call. And sometimes you were in the room when he would lock the door. The other people were on the other side on the door, and you're like, I feel special right now. Jeremy, he won't let anybody else in. But like I said, just seeing these two together, and you would have thought they've been together for 10 years at this point, the connection that they have. And I can tell that Jeremy would never lock Cassie out of the room. She'd always be on the other.
I got a key.
She'd always be on the other side. Always be on the other side, laughing at everybody else. But these two are two amazing people. I haven't known Cassie very long, but got to go to a wedding with her a couple weeks ago, and again, it's like I've known her for 5 or 10 years, just the way that we bond and the way that she bonds with our group. So I know that this marriage is going to last forever, and I'm just happy to be here. So thank you.
Yes.
Big money!
Big Bunny, I freaking love you. God, I love you.
So,
What are you gonna say?
I don't have anything planned or written either.
I'm scared.
But as I was sitting there watching the slideshow and listening to people talk, I was just thinking to myself, Cassie, you came and watched me play basketball in high school, and I've known you for a long time. And if it wasn't for you, Mackie and I wouldn't be together. Jack wouldn't be on the way. So,
Oh my god.
I love you very much, and I consider you to be a sister. I'm actually getting a little emotional myself. And the reason I decided to get up and talk was that as a sister, I'm very protective of you and the rest of the wolf pack.
Thank you.
Yes. And so when I heard about Jeremy, I was hesitant at first, but I hadn't met him yet. The moment that Jeremy and I met, we clicked right away. At least I felt that way. Hopefully. But the first night that I met Jeremy, I knew that he was going to take good care of me. And ever since that night, I haven't been worried again. So I know you guys are going to last forever, and I love you both.
Aww, E. This camera is shaking like crazy.
Thank God for one of your folks. There it goes.
I've been trying so hard to hold it together.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
This is kind of emotion sensory overload.
Oh my god.
So Cassie has some gifts that she's going to give you.
Thank you, Sean.
That's all.
Just to let you know that she will be getting the gifts. Nice thing to say about all.
We're so happy y'all are here. Like, it just means the world. So crying.
This is so unlike you, Cass.
I know. But we're just so happy. Like, when we made the decision to do this, we knew, like, there might not be people here. But it was, like, instant. Like, he texted y'all, we texted you, and it was, like, instantly. We were talking about, I think Roz was the first one to text back. Like, just everybody was like, yes.
Totally appropriate.
Everybody was just like, yes, we're there. We'll be happy no matter what. So, we wanted a small, our closest people here. And that's what y'all are.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
a wolf.
kids
I'm
are
sorry.
crying.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm a lone wolf now.
And
Sorry.
if they, our parents, because if it weren't for you, none of this would be happening. None of it would be happening. So we thank you so much. Like, words, thank you is not enough. Each of you, means so much. And you guys, I haven't known you very long, but I feel like if I needed one of you and called you, you'd be there no matter what. And I know y'all feel that the same way about Jeremy. So.
Yeah, I think it's the people that are here. There's nobody else that we want here. This is the entire group. So when she says that not everybody can make it, everybody made it. So we're happy and blessed, and we appreciate you all. Love you.
Yay!
Okay, let me go get